Greetings. Peace be with you. So in this video, you are going to discover the 4 fears that make men weak and how to conquer them so that you can begin to enter your personal power and purpose as a man. Now, before diving into today's video, just a quick announcement and a favor. So next week on September 10th, we will be going live for the second round of the Monk Mode Challenge. I'm so excited for this. And for those of you that left your survey responses yesterday, know that I have been checking them out and I'm sincerely appreciative to each and every single one of you. But for those of you that haven't, you can click the link below in the description. You can click the link below in the comment section as well. This is a 30-second survey that's going to help me help you, because it's going to give me the awareness in terms of what you are struggling with right now so that I can make the adjustments to the Monk Mode Challenge coming forward. Okay, so you can click the link below, take 30 seconds and answer that. But with that, the 4 fears that make men weak. Okay, fear, what is it? It is an emotion. Okay, fear is an emotion that we experience, and we all experience it, right? The elite warriors experience fear. So I've heard, right? I'm not an elite warrior. But Nelson Mandela said that courage is not the absence of fear, it is the overcoming of it. It is feeling the fear and taking action anyway. So we all experience the fear, but the difference between high achievers and people that struggle to achieve their goals is that of our ability to deal with the fear, right? We all feel fear, but it's really a question of whether that fear is being reacted to based on conditioning, based on how we reacted to it in the past, or whether we are shining the light of our awareness on feeling this emotion, asking the question, why do I feel this way? And not letting it hold us back from taking that action. Okay, so my intention with this video is hopefully to provide you with some awareness in terms of these 4 fears, and then with an awareness you can begin to step into the gap between when the next time you get scared and how you can respond to that in the moment in your most empowered expression, rather than getting caught up in the monkey mind, just getting all scared and fearful. Okay, now the first fear that makes men weak is pretty obvious. You can probably guess it as well. It is the fear of failure. Okay, the fear of, what if I go and begin taking action towards my big goal and I don't meet it? I will be labeled a failure. People will think I'm a failure and I will be a failure for the rest of my life. That will be my identity. This is something that has been programmed into us since the education system that we were indoctrinated to since we were kids. We were so impressionable, and they gave us an F if we were failures, and they gave us an A if we were good, right? And we thought that our grades would define who we are, but really, failure is not the end of the world. Okay, when we begin to shift from thinking of failure as the end of the world to looking at failure as feedback. Okay, failure is the mother of success. The man who has never failed has never succeeded at anything big either. Okay, once we can let go of this attachment to thinking that failure is the end of the world, and we can attach to it as feedback that tells us what we are messing up on and how we can improve. For example, you have the goal to go start up your business, you start making some calls, you don't close the clients, and you're a failure, right? But you can use that as feedback to optimize your calls moving forward so that you can increase your chances of actually closing the call. Okay, that's just one example, but it's really about understanding that when we fall back on a goal, that is feedback. And the most important feedback that any of us can get is that of that which comes through taking action. Okay, because you can watch the videos, you can read the books, and the best example is like, yo, I want to learn how to swim. Okay, I'm going to read all these books on the perfect technique, but until you jump into the pool, you can never learn how to swim. So it's really about getting into the arena. Yes, you read the books, yes, improve yourself, yes, grow, yes, watch the videos, yes, take the courses, but the most data information rich stream that you will receive access to is only by taking action. Okay, and looking at that failure as feedback. Now, the second fear that makes so many men weak is the fear of capability. Am I even good enough to achieve my goal? Okay, because in my experience, when we have these huge audacious goals, it's like, yeah, what do I want to achieve? Yeah, I want to get a six-pack. Yeah, I want to start this 7-figure business. Yeah, I want to create a relationship of my dreams. There's this huge vision, right? And then when we focus on that vision, is when we're like, oh, that's too big. Like, I can't really do that right now, right? Or we go and take massive action for like a month, 2 months, and that never sustains itself. Then we're like, oh, that goal, it's not even possible, right? So the switch over here is to stop attaching so much energy to the goal. Yes, it's important to have a goal. Yes, set the goal, but put that focus down to the next little step that you will take right here, right now. What's that very small step that you can take right now? Don't think about the how I'm going to create a 7-figure business. Don't think about how I'm going to get a six-pack. Think about what can I do right here, right now to move towards that goal, right? What if I just didn't eat sugar, right? What if I just improve my eating habits? I know not eating sugar is a big one. That was a huge one for me, okay? It was so difficult for me to quit sugar, but I've finally been able to do it. So just start at that very small step that you can do every single day and focus on that. Yes, you have the vision. Yes, keep that top of mind, but focus on the next step, okay? So many of us, we focus on the vision and then all our energy is going towards the vision, and then we don't focus on the next step that we can take right now, and then we're just like, yo, that vision's too big, I'm not going to do it anyway. Okay, that's just from my own experience. Maybe you can relate to that as well. So focus on the next step that you can take that's in front of you that will allow you to move towards that vision, to overcome the fear of not being good enough. Okay, now the next one is the fear of your own skills. Okay, fear of, I'm like, just for an example, right? So for example, I remember the earlier part of my business, I used to be making sales calls, and it was to enroll people into my coaching program, and I wouldn't close anyone. And I was like, shit, I'm not good enough. Like, I can't close anyone. And the reality is that that was true. Okay. And this whole game is it's an inner game, right? Life is an inner game, right? The more that we begin to elevate our own awareness of ourselves, the more we elevate our awareness about the world, right? The Oracle of Delphi said, know thyself. So at that point, yes, I was experiencing that fear of, am I even good? I don't have the skills to do this. But that was a call for me to get an awareness on how I can improve my skills so that I can go into the marketplace and actually charge what I am worth. So that was a call for me to invest in my skills, to invest in my growth, so that I can come into the marketplace and actually be confident. Okay, confidence is a Latin. It comes from 2 Latin words, right? Confidere, I think it is, and it just means with intense trust. Okay, and how do you trust yourself? You invest in yourself, right? You invest in your skills, you invest in your growth, and after that, you know that you are worth it. And then when you communicate that, it's coming through on the verbal and metaphysical level, right? Like, I can use the same sales script as someone else, and they can close way more clients, because it's not just about the words that you say, it's about the tonality, it's about the energy that has been communicated through those words. Okay, now the 4th fear is the fear of regret. Okay, that, I'm gonna go chase these big goals, and then I'm not gonna achieve them maybe, and then what if I regret it afterwards, right? Now, a wise man once said, or maybe it was a woman, I'm not sure, but you will regret the things that you didn't do more than the things that you did do. Okay, looking back from your deathbed, it's like, this was actually a nurse who spent a lot of time with people on their deathbed, and she found that the most common regrets of the dying were, I regret not having the courage to live up to my, my goals. I regret not having the courage to live in alignment with my true self. I regret not having done something. So 10 years from now, you're going to regret the things that you didn't do more than the things that you did do. So overcome that fear of regret by practicing self-discipline. Okay, I think it was Jim Rohn who said that the pain of regret weighs tons, but the pain of self-discipline weighs ounces. And that's a choice that we all get to make every single day. Okay, so those are the 4 fears that make most men weak, and the mindset shifts that you can implement right now in order to overcome them. Leave a comment below letting me know which one of these fears affects you the most, and perhaps I can offer some more insight in terms of how to overcome it. Okay, leave a comment below. And secondly, it would really help me out if you could answer those 2 questions in the survey below. Okay, just take 30 seconds literally, and that will help me get an awareness on what it is that you actually need coming forward from the Monk Mode Challenge, which is going to be a 30-day journey empowering you with the roadmap, with the community, with the tools, with the frameworks to truly begin to create transformation in your life. Not something where you take one step forward and two steps back, but something that creates the momentum to really last for the rest of your life and giving you the systems to create a life that you love. Okay, so click the link below. It's in the description. It's in the comments as well. I really appreciate each and every single one of you that left your answers yesterday. And I will appreciate you when you leave yours right now as well. If you do, that is. Okay, so with that, we can conclude today's video. And I will leave you in the peace and power of the one infinite creator. And I will catch you in the next one. Much love to you. Take care.